Hey, what's up, world? This is August C. Jones here with another Play One review. And on this one, I am going to be talking about Kendrick Lamar's new record, Not Like Us. His new diss record to Drake, Not Like Us. Now, I thought after the craziness that was May 3rd, I thought that, he was going to give us some time to breathe and, kind of like take a break, take it easy, man. You already gave this man a run for his money, a run for his views and all that stuff. Man, kind of chill back, relax. See what Drake is coming to hit us with. But like Kendrick is like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna let you breathe. I'm gonna be up on your neck. Like, that's what this man is saying. And he drops another record the day after. And I found it so weird because I found out through DJ Academic's stream. Now, I don't follow DJ Academics like that, but because of this, I wanted to get his views and everything on that. And within 10 minutes of me going into his live stream, just randomly, no one told me to, I just going through YouTube, like, okay, he's talking about family matters, breaking down the lyrics. Okay, let me go ahead and see what he's talking about. Maybe he could pull out some things, pause, that, I didn't hear from that record. And so within 10 minutes of me on his stream, during the breakdown of Family Matters lyrics, we find out about Kendrick dropping this record. And even he was reacting to it like, he dropped again? I ain't even get a chance to break down the lyrics. And man, this track is incredible. It's a fun track. The beat is fucking crazy. This man, he has a song that could possibly be a hit on the billboards. He has gone to new levels. The thing that Kendrick is doing that I love, that he is switching up different styles. In every record, you can find different styles that he's going. And he's matching Drake with this by making this record a hit record. And this has got to be crushing because he packs on, he double downs on the whole, PDF file stuff. And he talks about what is common knowledge, what has been proven and confirmed to be true, which is Drake having sex with Lil Wayne's girl while he was in prison. And talks about one of the guys that's under OVO, I think Baca, who has been shown and proven to be an ex-offender. And so it's crazy. And he's really doubling down on that. And the energy, the flow, the content, the beat, the vibe, everything in this record is going crazy. He's going crazy. Even DJ Academics, the biggest, I want to say, Drake shill out there, had to give it up to Kendrick in the flow that he was delivering on this song. Talking about like he going crazy. And he's exactly right. Kendrick was going fucking bonkers. And from what I understand, hopefully while I'm recording this or before I even put it out, that Kendrick doesn't drop again. But as of this recording right now, Kendrick has dropped this record. And it's looking like bonkers. Bonkers crazy, insane, and it's a good vibe. And I even seen on YouTube that they're playing it in clubs already. Like, it has a lot of quotables to it, as well as like, a lot of other Kendrick songs and whatnot. And the one that made my mouth drop was the one when he was saying, basically jumping on social media, trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. And he's doing the whole long, dragged out like word, basically kind of like famous, I guess you could say, with Nicki Minaj, but kind of what Drake did with Family Matters. And like, also with that, Family Matters, that just shows that he probably added to this song. He probably already had it ready, but he just added to it. or he already heard, which that is a lot of speculation, that he already heard Family Matters, so he had rebuttals to that in these like records, going from Meet the Grams along with this record, Not Like Us. Because to have him do that little thing or whatnot in this record, and then he even mentions Family Matters in this record, that just shows that he had knowledge beforehand, depending on when this record was done, that, he heard the record or whatnot, and he's literally replying to that. This, I can say, Kendrick he did not come in here to play. He did not come in here to play. Drake, if anybody is on the clock right now, it's Drake. How Drake put out Taylor Made, and I even said it before, even with Drake putting out Taylor Made, talking about like, oh nah man, you gotta follow up now, you can't just throw something out and then just disappear. It's like, Drake, you're on that same time too. You're on the clock. You better drop soon. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do want you to take your time, but you're kind of like on the clock as well. You wanted to troll him and go him into like putting out whatever he had and all that stuff. Now it's your turn. Now you're looking like the guy that's being left behind in the dirt. And the thing is, even if you don't feel like you're losing on a lyrical level, on like a level of like what's true and what's not, whatever the fuck, even if you don't feel like it is, the perception is turning, the tides are turning. The perception is in Kendrick's court. Kendrick is making you look bad by the releases, how much he's doing, how effective it is, and everything that he's doing with it. You can think that it's all garbage. Your fans, your stans, people that's Team Drake can all think that it's all garbage. But you gotta admire. You gotta sit down there and listen to what this man is doing, and what he's doing is marvelous. This man, he is literally playing chess with him. He's playing on a whole new level. So it's like Drake, right now, I feel like Drake, when it comes to like how he's releasing, he wasn't ready for Kendrick to do all this stuff. He wasn't ready. Because if he was ready, he probably would have had something to throw out. Even if it was like a little 2-minute freestyle or something like that, he would have had something to throw out. And Kendrick, from what I understand, it was a tweet or something, that he said he's basically getting started. That's the thing, is he's just getting started. So if you put out Meet the Grams and you're saying to people that you're just getting started, what else do you have to say? What the fuck else do you have to say? Like, I mean, I know a lot of speculation on people talking about X, him having something to do with that, Offset, everything having something to do with that, and not Offset, Takeoff having something to do with that, and I don't know what else could be. And one of the things that I feel like I worry about the whole Kendrick Lamar stuff, and I guess you could say even Drake, is the fact that how much of this stuff is proven. Now, I feel like that can be a major dent, but maybe it's not, depending on how you look at it, because if Kendrick put out that he has another child, and it's proven that Drake doesn't have another child, it's like, how does that look on his credibility? But also, on the other hand, it kind of goes in Drake's corner as well. If Drake is saying that, like, oh, one of his children, might be this guy Dave Freeze, or he's putting his hands on or Kendrick putting his hands on his wife, if that comes out to be confirmed and not true, then that could be a major dent to what they're throwing out. Now, as from my knowledge in diss records, I know that a lot of times you can, over exaggerate certain things. You don't always have to be truthful on every little specific detail. It helps. Don't get me wrong. It helps if you can get something damaging on a person and make light to it, make fun of it and shit. Then that definitely is going to work more than just exaggerating, making jokes, cracking, jokes about people. But as of right now, certain stuff, certain claims, like the X the traffic stuff, the grapes, the PDF files, the abuse, the hiding the child stuff. Those are major claims, and I feel like some things are going to have to be proven as facts. You know, and that's the one thing I worry about, especially with Kendrick throwing out. I'm Team Kendrick, but if it's thrown out there that he is abusing his wife, that one of the children ain't his, and that like he's fabricating certain stuff, because like I believe TMZ even put out a tweet saying that like that's not true, they did their research or whatnot. But I mean, honestly, I don't know. It could be true. Certain people probably paid off or influenced by certain like forces, certain powers to turn the story in that direction. But I mean, if Kendrick has actual truth, or if he has actual proof, he's going to need to come out and say it. He's going to need to come out and bring it, because that's going to only help his case. But overall, the track is fucking crazy. I feel like there's going to be a lot of haters, going to be a lot of people hating it, talking this and that. But the thing at the end of the day is that Drake set up this, how can you put it? He set up this like standard. Like I put out a week from the first disc. So where you at? Come on, you gotta keep it coming. And Kendrick has exceeded that in spades. Dropped a record. Couple days later, dropped another record. You drop, he drops right after it. Not even an hour late, like 20-30 minutes later. And then the very next day drops again. So it's like now you're looking bad, because you're saying the stuff, you're trying to put a negative lookout on Kendrick, and right now that is turned on you because you're giving that same energy. So at this point, I believe Kendrick he's up. And I didn't even talk about the fact that what the cover of the album, not the cover of the album, but the cover of the single, and what that entails, having Drake's mansion on Google Maps and having the pin things from the PDF files, like when people have to register, and you can look on the registry and it shows that, and it's all around at Drake's mansion, all up in Drake's mansion. And I just thought that was a dope touch, because it kind of showcases like, and when you listen to the track, it basically showcases like what the track is mainly about. So I think if even this shit is half true, it's gonna make Drake look so bad. And the thing is that I know a lot of people are saying, and I tend to agree, and it's like a funny way to look at it, is that the only winner of this battle is J. Cole. Because J. Cole, like when you look at stuff in hindsight, it's like he kind of got the better end of the deal. Yeah, we might look at him and be like, oh yeah, man, he was pussy, he was this and that, he's scared to jump in the battle and all this stuff and blah blah blah. You might have those same sentiments, and I still have those same sentiments. I feel like he can't call himself the best if he's scared to battle and stuff. So I have a whole video talking about that. Go check it out if you want to hear my views about that. But I still have those same views. But when you're looking at how things are going, I'm pretty sure that Cole is at home sleep, peacefully in his bed, having like the best dreams of his life, because he's not in this shit. He's at peace. I feel like he's probably at more peace than he probably would have got at any other time in his life, in any other situation. Looking at what's going on between him and Drake, or between Kendrick and Drake, I'm pretty sure he's like, I'm so glad I ain't got to deal with that. And he is like knocked out. He's snoring, drooling, all that stuff. Like, he is mad comfortable in his bed right now, because this man, he do not got to deal with this shit. And he probably just in the studio, plugged off from the world, just writing, trying to get the album done. Like, and I would say on that, I would have to applaud the man, because whoo, this battle is getting extremely dirty. It's getting extremely dirty. And I don't know if J. Cole has the oh crap, has the I guess you could say, what's the word? Has the, I ain't gonna say balls, but has the balls to really get down in the dirt like Kendrick and Drake are. And I feel like it still could have been friendly between him and Kendrick, because I feel like him and Kendrick kind of like can get back on good terms. But I feel like when it comes to him, Kendrick and Drake, there is no reconciling that. I feel like they're going to be at odds like 50 and Ja. I feel like that is nothing reconcilable. I feel like how he views Drake, there's no, I'm about to like be friends with him 10 years, 15, 20 years from now. That's like, nah, because you are who you are, I can't be like, I can't see you as anything else. And it's just crazy. But like, yeah, like that's what I said. Like, Drake is down right now. Drake has gotten like some like chin hits, and he is like weak up against the ropes. Now, will he be able to respond? I feel like he definitely will be able to respond. But he needs whatever he has in the chamber, he needs to unleash it. Whatever he has on Kendrick that could be damaging, he needs to release it. If he has receipts, go ahead, give out those receipts, because going on social media, messaging under Metro Boom's record, and or his like little diss instrumental that he put towards Drake, and putting up stories and stuff, that's not gonna help you along, man. Like Kendrick said, you can't hide behind Wi-Fi, man. You got to get in that booth and you got to do it. Like, it's like a true MC would have gotten that booth by now and put out these records. Like Drake should have been in the booth. Fuck a vacation, fuck whatever else you doing. If you not taking a vacation in that fucking studio, what are you doing? You are in wartime. There's no time to take vacations. There's no time to have sleep. There's no time to eat good. You are at war. You need to treat it as war. You need to go in and you need to try to annihilate your opponent, because if you're not, then you're going to risk your reputation, your I ain't gonna say livelihood, because I don't think this is gonna affect Drake that much as far as his money and everything else is coming in, but it's going to have people looking at him whenever he says that he's number one, whenever he says that he's at the top or nothing. It's gonna be how people looking at J. Cole. You can't say that you're number one anymore. You can't say this anymore, because it's already been proven on records. We can pull them up. It's been filed and in the books that you are not number one. And that is not a subjective, but an objective fact. That is like the ultimate fact. So whatever Drake has, he's gonna need to come out with a record soon. He's gonna have to drop that whenever he can. I want to say by today, by tomorrow, whatever, he's gonna need to drop that. And he's gonna have to do something, because right now it's not looking good for him. I know some people are definitely hating on Kendrick, and you're gonna have your people hating on Drake too, whatever the fuck, but right now it's not looking good for him, because the consensus, majority of the consensus is basically Kendrick is winning. He is winning, and that's really just what it is. And I guess that's right now, that's all that I got to say. But yeah, if you like this review, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're not. Hit that notification bell for more videos like this, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So peace out, stay safe, and please don't drop another record before I get to upload this shit. Like, Kendrick, just go to sleep, man. Go to sleep. I know the boogeyman has to sleep, so just take a nap, man. Just take a nap, please. Just go to sleep. Have one regular night.